fucking con. Oh, and we're back. Thursday night football on a Monday, Labor Day. I hope you had a great fucking weekend. It's back.
We're gonna
in the stew on a Labor Day Monday. Oh, it's on.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
It is a Torres takes a Torres hits one to right field. Is going high. Is going deep. And it's going far. He's at the track. He's at the wall. See ya. It's a home run to right field. You like baseball? That's the last you're gonna hear of it.
That's the last we're talking about. Ball. It's obscure sports, baby. Extreme sports. The shit where you throw it on and you're like, I can't believe this is a whole world.
Who's paying money to see this right now?
Yeah.
How did they hear about it? What Facebook group did they tell?
Well, you know, it's just like people funding it too, because it's like, where do they get the money to put this on? Officials, referees, equipment.
Laundering.
Money laundering.
Crystal meth. Every obscure sport is made by crystal meth. Brought to you by crystal meth.
True. At least one of my obscure sports is definitely brought to you by methamphetamine. We'll just get into it. What do you know about street beefs?
Meth ball?
Backyard brawling. It's the MMA where there are no weight classes.
They just play Super Mario Bros.
Yes, and they just beat the shit out of each other.
They beat the shit out of each other with Game Boy controllers.
All right, relax. There is a fight league where they use any type of equipment. Like they beat the shit out of each other with keyboards. Like there's always a new equipment piece for the week.
My classic weapon was the wiffle ball bat.
Don't leave any marks.
I beat my brother up with a wiffle ball bat.
With a wiffle ball bat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I had a preferred weapon. I definitely have a preferred weapon in the house if there's an intruder.
I'm just going to play Minecraft and act like I don't see him.
We don't have shit for you to rob. What's he going to take? What of ours is he going to take? Like a TV?
Yeah, but he's going to be like, damn, this TV sucks.
Yeah. He's going to steal my beat pad.
We're going to walk out and they're like, oven's gone.
Yeah, we do have some new appliances.
That suck. I forgot I was wearing this hat.
I wasn't. When you were doing the baseball bit, I was like, yeah, it's black and white. Take me back.
Yeah, I'm wearing like a 19th century just like cap.
It's a paperboy hat. Just call it how it is.
It's not a paperboy hat. It's a top of the morning hat. I've ever seen one.
Here with the new issue of the Good Morning Glizzy.
Get your glizzy. Get your glizzies here. So what's backyard brawling?
Backyard brawling, so I said there's no weight classes. So a part of street beefs is also a part of it. Where it's kind of like how in Rough and Rowdy people call each other out, but it's OG style where it's all in the same town. It's all just
seen on YouTube.
100% you've seen it on YouTube. And there aren't really any rules. There are kind of rules, but it's more just like, let's just watch these two dudes beat the shit out of each other. And it's like if something's kind of, swinging the fight, they're like, all right, break it up real quick.
Yeah, someone starts to die.
Yeah. Well, my favorite clip of one of those is where they're just bare knuckle fisting. It's just
bare knuckle fisting.
Yeah.
Where are they doing this under the sheets?
All right, relax. Doesn't have to be gay.
Bare knuckle punching, you mean?
Yeah, boxing.
Boxing, cool.
I mean, they're fisting. Fisting doesn't have to be sexual.
It sounds sexual.
You want it to be sexual.
I don't want it to be. I want it to be
bare knuckle. Bring it up. I mean, they're just fighting.
Bare knuckle fuck.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Bare knuckle butt fucking.
Bare knuckle boxing. I would have been like, all right, that's bare knuckle boxing. But you said bare knuckle fisting. I've never heard fisting.
There's backyard brawling, not backyard butt stuff.
All right.
So then there's a. Those are always the best. It's not really people who can fight. Like a lot of the times people claim that they're fighting out of this gym, but they don't fight. It's all just bullshit.
Fighting out of the Planet Fitness on Route 17.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes you will get the yoked guy versus the yoked guy, but the best is when it's always dudes with like man tits and like terrible haircuts because you're just waiting for that haymaker at the end. You're just waiting for that one thing to connect, and one guy just gets punched right in the throat. Yes. And he was just on the ground. They're like, I guess we have to stop the fight.
Dude, that's he's just fucking choking out.
Well, what do you think the arena looks like? I know you say you've seen it on YouTube, but from your memory, what is it?
Just like chain link fence.
Yeah, with plywood on the bottom.
Yeah.
With the Hall of Fame. You spray paint your name in there if you get in the Hall.
If you don't die.
Yeah. You got to win some fights. You got to put on some good fights. They're classic. Of course, you know, everyone kind of got this idea from bum fights. Everybody knows bum fights.
That's where it all started from math.
Yeah. Well, the thing about bum fights is they wouldn't have any of the bums fight, but there'd be like fight videos, and then they'd like bribe crackheads to like go do stunts like out of Jackass.
Bribe crackheads to do parkour.
Yeah, basically.
Bum parkour.
Yeah. So it'd be like fighting clip of people beating the shit out of each other. And then it'd be like, watch this crackhead try to do an ollie into the fountain. And then he just eats shit in the fountain. And then they like throw a milkshake on him.
And he starts to eat the skateboard.
Yeah, exactly. And they give him a 20. But so Street Beef's founded in 2008.
Mm.
And they have 700 million views. They're still going in 2023. They've been... New York Times and the Washington Post have both written articles about them.
I've seen it on like Joe Rogan clips. Didn't Kimbo Slice start there?
Yes.
See, look at me. I know my shit.
I know it was just street fighting. I don't know if it was a specific organization that he fought for. Have you seen any of the Kimbo Slice? They're crazy. He had hands.
He does. Whacking people.
He was beating the shit
Big
out of
fucking
them.
guy.
Yeah. I like the one where he stomps that guy's eye like a grape with his fists, and then the guy like daps him up later, and they're like, you need to go to a hospital, and he looks like Sloth from the Goonies with one eye, and he's like, nah man, I don't even go to the hospital. And Kimbo cool. Slice is like, you need to go to the hospital. You got a sport?
Extreme chess boxing.
Oh,
after each round of boxing, they go and play 5 rounds of chess.
What is 5 rounds? Like 5 plays?
So 5 moves each, yeah.
5 moves each.
Then they get back in the ring.
And they just beat the shit out of each other. How many of those end in like a checkmate?
Well, people know, like, I think it's gone in the first round. So like the first chess round. Because people are just so bad at chess, or they just got so knocked out that they're just like, oh wait, I thought we were playing checkers. Wait, he's just like sitting there. The first guy makes a move. The other guy that like almost just got knocked out, he's like, no, go fish.
Yeah. Starts eating the pieces. He starts punching the pieces.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my ring.
Well, who do you think is the better ringer? A nerd who can't box worth shit and he's just like genius at chess, or like moron who's got the hands?
Moron that gets the hands, because like if they show him how every like chess piece moves,
you can at least make it to the second round. You're just like, all right, we're banking on you beating the shit out of this guy because you don't know shit about chess.
Yeah. I like how it's just like, all right, let's just like add something stupid to boxing. I didn't really even try.
Well, it's like that inside the car jiu-jitsu tournament. Yeah. Well, no. So like one guy starts in the driver's seat and then the other guy starts in the passenger seat, and you're buckled in, and the first thing you have to do is unbuckle yourself. And it's by submission. So like there's a lot of technique with like you use your right hand to like block his buckle release, and you unbuckle yourself, and then you crawl over on top of him.
Yeah.
And like people use techniques where you like lift the chair down, like you pull the lever so the chair goes back down.
Oof.
And you're like just crawling inside the car.
Dude, like trained fighters. It's like John Wick. Jiu-jitsu in the car. Yeah. What was I going to say? I thought you were going to say that there was one person in the driver's seat and another person in the back. So it's like if you were doing something bad while your mom was driving. So it's just like in the car jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, like
I've had times where my mom was smacking me in the back of the car. I'm like, God damn, watch the road. It's intense. It's fucking. That's an extreme sport right there. Pissing your mom off while she's driving.
How quickly can you get yelled at by your mom challenge? She just came home from work after an 11-hour day.
Just throw my toy at her.
Just throw your toy
Leave
at
my
her.
Legos out and tell her I don't want anything for dinner.
Yeah, just like make eye contact with her and then like sneak away upstairs.
Fart and run.
Yeah. Oh yeah, have your parents ever like definitely put your life at risk in the car and you like narrowly escaped death?
Yeah, my dad off of 7 gin and tonics.
Yeah, what, you almost get in a wreck?
No, it's just like, dude, he you're
just shouldn't have
wasted.
drive.
Yeah. Like I hear it. I'm like sitting in the back and he's just, yeah, I mean, it was a good night. I mean, it was some good buffalo chicken. Wow. You know, just like, what the fuck?
Is that red light? Ah!
No, he was a really good drunk driver.
Practice makes perfect, everybody.
It's the thing. It's like if you do it enough times, obviously you get good at it. You know?
Yeah, that's another extreme sport we have. Extreme sport NASCAR drunk driving. Well, you do NASCAR.
Yeah, they're just dead. There's new fighters or new drivers. They're all
The
just,
waiver wire must be crazy.
yeah. Well, the pay is outrageous. So, I got another one. Extreme ironing. You ever heard of this?
Is that just a little twang people put on it so feminists go back to ironing?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so at first. I thought it was a little trap,
Like, yeah.
little white woman trap.
Yeah. The Live, Laugh, Love corporation.
They want me to think ironing is cool. So, like, try to do it.
It's just house mom propaganda.
It's literally like it's ironing at like the top of a mountain, ironing next to a volcano, ironing in a Category 5 tornado.
Oh, so it's a meme.
No, it started off as like a thing, and then it was just like, all right, I can dive to the bottom of the ocean and iron something, which you're not fucking ironing. You don't have it plugged in. I don't get that. Like, what are you doing? You're bringing heat source to the bottom of the ocean.
Electric eels.
So basically, then it just became like a world record. Who can
hold their breath?
Yeah, who can iron a shirt at the deepest part of the ocean? I don't know how they're testing out. Like, they got to come up and this shirt has no wrinkles.
You're like, it's like a new saying that your mom says. It's like, and if your friends swim to the bottom of the ocean to iron a shirt, are you gonna swim down there with them?
Yes, Mom.
That's what all the cool kids are doing. I bet all of these have potential to be streamed on ESPN 8, the Ocho. But you know about ESPN 8, the
I
Ocho.
bet Extreme Ironing was on there, or chess boxing.
So here are some sports featured on the Ocho. Actually, okay, so we saw the Ocho. Do you remember when we were at the bar watching the Ocho? We were at the bowling alley.
When we were watching the kid-friendly pillow fight league.
Yes, yeah. Extreme pillow fighting.
It's where you tell little kids that you're just gonna go and have a. I actually have some facts about the pillow fight league.
Yeah. Well, that's something featured on the Ocho. The Ocho runs for 48 hours once a year, and it features everything that happened throughout the year.
A fake channel that they made on a funny, hilarious movie.
Yeah, dodgeball, and they're like, actually, there might be something here.
Whoa! The American public might absolutely love this.
So there's extreme auctioneers.
No, we got another one. No, 2. Now 3. Where you're gonna get away here for 4 in the crowd. 4.
Wendy's.
Going once. 4. I got 4. Going twice. But just a bunch of that.
Yeah, but they rank it on like clarity, speed, repetition. Like if you're having to constantly say the same thing.
Just Busta Rhymes goes
Yeah,
there
exactly.
and destroys the comp.
So there's that. There's the World Championships of Excel.
Goddamn,
bunch of nerds.
BB lookup. Goddamn, doing functions and shit.
There's adult kickball. Which, like, to me, This is the championship of the adult kickball. So what league do you have to win in? Like, are there tryouts? How do you get in the good league for the adult kickball? Why is this one the championship? What organization is the adult kickball league, and how can I be a part of it?
Why is their third baseman so hot?
It's butch. You can't be an adult kickball unless you're butch.
No, some soccer players are hot. I bet they'll be good at adult
Ooh,
kickball.
yeah, it's just me and 10 female soccer players. We said pillow fighting. Tetris.
I'm amazing at Tetris.
Amazing. You think you compete on the Ocho? You think you got what it takes for the Ocho?
Once it gets fast, though, I'm not good.
Once it gets difficult.
Yeah, once it gets hard.
E-scooter racing.
Where it's just a bunch of fat people on rascal scooters
No,
trying to get their groceries at
it's
Walmart.
like this. It's
trying
people,
to take up the whole lane at Walmart.
That's called being American.
Can you get that off the top shelf for me? You can get off your fucking bike and reach the top shelf, you fat ass.
There's nothing worse than seeing for me, it's not the fat person in the scooter when you know they can walk. For me, what it is seeing what they ordered, like at the grocery store, what they put in their basket. Because it's always like not even like bad stuff. It's like the worst stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You see like 2 packs of bologna, the grossest chips.
Every microwavable meal.
Yeah,
possible.
and then not even like the ones that pretend to be healthy.
So many chips, dude.
French onion, and then like 36 cans of soda
and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, they love cheese. Some kind of jerky, or like Slim Jim, like fake meat.
They just got you in their cart.
Yeah, I'm just in their cart. I look like how they treat chicken bones after they're done eating them. They just suck them to the bone. I'm just a used chicken bone.
You do. You do look like a chicken bone.
I got a little pink this weekend from the sun. I look like a toasted chicken bone.
Yeah.
Soaking in broth.
You look like they're trying to get the bone marrow out of you.
I look like I fell into a tub of Pepto-Bismol.
So e-scooters are actually, if they fucking race those things?
Yeah, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like shorter people. It's kind of like how you have a jockey in horse racing. You want your e-scooter guy to be like short, aerodynamic, like skinny.
And
he's
got the fly swatter so he can smack the ass of the e-scooter.
Smack his ass.
Yeah.
He's gay.
Yeah, just Max training bike from Always Sunny where it has the dildo on it.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly.
Oh, it keeps me up from...
And so you're like whipping it around corners. It's like extremely competitive. And the wipeouts to me are the absolute most hilarious because they come from when somebody tries to tilt too hard. You're hitting like a tight turn. And then you just fall on the ground. And you're in an e-scooter. I mean, they kick up to like 40, 50 miles an hour.
Like bird scooter?
Yeah, like a bird scooter. It's just like competitive bird scootering. And they're all wearing helmets and the full racing suit, and it's hilarious.
I hope they wear helmets. I'm wearing a helmet right now.
You got a sport?
Yeah. It actually, we'll do Pill Fight League. Just talked about it. It started about 2008, same time as street boxing. So I guess people got bored after the housing crisis.
Tired of getting punched in the face by a bare fist.
Yeah. I bet how many fights started because of the housing crisis.
That's what it was. That's why people lost their house and just wanted to fight in a backyard.
Or with pillows. Because in 2008, the Pillow Fight League started, and you'd think it would be a man, like trying to get laid or something. I don't know how he
swindled that one, but
it was a woman.
She started the Pillow Fight League.
Yeah, her first, she was Ivana Be a Little Kid.
I was like, Ivana, that would be a Russian sport. I'm like, we're like profiling her in my silence. I'm just being racist.
She just wants to be a little kid, man.
Yeah. Ivana, have some food and a coat because I'm a Russian and poor and I get my ass beat.
Ivana beat the shit out of someone with a pillow.
I wanna be pillow champion.
No, they would just it started as like a gimmick, and they would just beat the shit out of each other with like feathered pillows. I think it's literally like, but it's a girl boxing where it's like you go like, or like bikini football or whatever that is. Something along one of those lines where they just wanted to see like two hot girls beat the shit out of each other with some feathered pillows.
Yeah.
And they make out afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in.
That's every guy's
I'm already
dream.
in. And then they fall in a mud pit. I liked how in one season, The Bachelor is when it's the dude, right? The Bachelorette is when it's just one girl. I remember one episode of The Bachelor.
That's an extreme sport right there.
Yeah, extreme. Deal with all these stupid bitches for 30 days. Make some entertaining TV.
Yeah.
Extreme. See how many of them you can make cry.
Extreme. Make out with hot girls without any of them knowing. And
also have to convince the audience that you're straight.
Yeah. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, dude, all of them. Sus. On an episode of that's what it was. It was like an outing, and all the girls beat the shit out of each other with pillows, and the dude was loving it. He was like, hit him harder. And like in like the rose.
Make out. Play with her dick. He's like trying.
Well, I think it's so funny to me because he was like had his arms around some ladies. He was talking to the ladies, beat the shit out of each other. And in the rose ceremony, he shouted out people who tried really hard in the pillow competition. He was like, "You got a lot of grit out there. Showed a lot of hustle, a lot of determination." So this pillow fight league, when did they start getting serious? When did they start giving a shit?
It changed into a pillow fight championship, so it could be on ESPN, and they just use like, it's not even pillows. It's kind of
like a sandbag.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sandbag, and they want to knock the fuck out. So it's not hot anymore.
No, just burly men.
They just
some burly men.
Yeah, some dudes like
beating each other with potato sacks.
I think it happened after, not the housing crisis, but the Bitcoin crisis.
Oh, in 2017 or?
Yeah, same.
2018. He was like, I lost my house. Started fighting in the backyard. Things picked up with Bitcoin. Crashed. Guess I'm back in the game.
Yeah, I guess
pillow fighting.
Beating up dudes with pillows because I'm scared of bare knuckle fisting.
Backyard butt fucking. Yeah, pillow fight's pretty good. Do you think you could? Whenever I see a sport like that, I feel like I could take the world by storm.
Say that again. Sorry.
So you see, like, for me especially, whenever I see competitive pickleball, I'm always like, y'all are weird and lame. Let me pull up and beat all of you.
Competitive big ping pong.
Dude, ping pong is dope.
I've been seeing some ping pong clips that are insane.
Insane. I used to be that kid.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Talk about fucking.
Do you have a style of ping pong that you play? Are you defensive, offensive?
I can barely hit with my forehand.
Dude, what? You can only hit backhands?
Yeah, dude. I'm sick with the backhand.
No, you can only hit your Asian technique.
A lot of forward spin.
Yeah, top spin. Yeah.
Top spin. I can get it. It's just I'm so used to playing like this, so when I play with my forehand, I have to like actually move my paddle.
Yeah.
All right, so 2011 was a crazy year. That's when the BO started. Two men and their man down under.
BO.
The Boner Olympics.
The Boner Olympics.
Yes, I had to do a deep dive.
For this yeah, I bet you got real deep in the Boner Olympics. It's like that thing from the American Pie. Do they have any of those?
So it started in 2011, but quickly 2012, Viagra got put on the banned substances list.
No way, Viagra was PED.
Yeah, PED.
That's hilarious.
So basically, you just go, you and your homies, but they got some transgender women in there now.
Still the homies. Wait, is it like female to male, like a fake penis?
No.
No, it's just
if they still got the
boner with tits.
If they still got their pecker,
okay,
they can be in there. They go and they try and keep a boner for as long as possible.
Holy shit, that's the only event.
Locations. So it started in a men's locker room because it was just the bros.
Dude, oh my gosh, what an amazing origin story. What an amazing origin. Humble beginnings.
I feel like it started as like, have you ever heard of Gay Chicken?
Yeah.
I've never played Gay Chicken, but I feel like it's almost like that.
Gay Chicken is just gay.
Yeah, it's just trying to be as gay for as long as possible.
But that's just gay.
But again, this is what the Boner Olympics.
But Boner Olympics isn't gay. That is hard.
Men's locker room. Then they went to Graveyard. Yeah.
I mean, but that good location.
It was tough to book that location, I heard.
They got it for a steal.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts in their
drop
past.
dead prices.
It was just like the red receipts at Graveyard of all the ghosts from their past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they moved.
Boner at the Graveyard is a great name for a band.
Chubby at the Graveyard.
Yeah. Chubbin at the Graveyard. Chubbin at the Graveyard. And I was there, chubbing at the graveyard.
With my dad, because he's dead.
He's dead. With my dad, because he's dead. Chubbing at the graveyard.
Then they went kind of like in the same direction of the men's locker room. They went to a steam room.
Oh, okay. So now it's more like a physical.
Yeah. But like also at the same time, you're staring at everyone with a boner.
There's eye contact in the rules.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think that was 2013. So I think after the Graveyard, they started adding more rules because the Graveyard was just like, it's kind of easy for them. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, never say never, but keeping one, like the moment it crosses into my head, like somebody had a sad funeral here, one of these people probably was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
No more boner.
Yeah. Steam room. So, but then they started stepping it up.
When did they start kissing?
No, they never got to there.
Oh, okay.
It was just obscure
we have room
locations.
for improvement.
Then they went to a Foot Locker.
These guys have some weird fetishes.
Yeah. And they were just trying to. The Foot Locker one went pretty quick because I don't know. I guess it's not people weren't really turned on at the Foot Locker.
Yeah, because all the feet were hidden.
Yeah.
They're like, hey.
And they went to a wedding, which is I don't know. They're like they need to get better, right? So then they went to a gay wedding. That was the longest event.
No. They held the boner for the longest, so they are gay.
Yeah.
This makes a lot more sense.
Well, I think at this point they were like kind of like just like their brain was just so,
they were better at it.
Yeah, they're just that good.
Gotten better at it.
They're training. It's a muscle, that you can train it. And then they went to Mecca.
No. So sacrilegious. No. Boner competition at Mecca? Come on. Inshallah, bro. Come on.
Assalamu alaikum.
Dude, that's haram.
No, it's not also
I'm
kosher.
sorry, Sheik. I had a boner Olympic at Mecca. You what? Inshallah.
That was the most people at one event.
You seen the picture of people where they're at Mecca and then they flip the camera around and they've got tabs of acid on their tongue? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
And then obviously not kosher. The last location was the Anne Frank house.
All right, I'm back in. That's funny.
That was like close to the end though.
That wasn't the last event?
No, that last event ended when I thought of all these 2 days ago.
None of these are real?
It's a great
You
sport,
can pitch.
though.
That's a great pitch.
I know.
You had me gripped.
I did.
We have something here.
I had you. When I said Viagra was a banned substance, I knew I got you.
I know. Well, you got me when you said it started in a locker room. Because I was like, yeah. 100%.
I went small, so when that worked, I kept going to the small ones.
Started in a locker room.
Mecca was like, I was like about to go to sleep, and I was like, imagine they had a boner at Mecca.
Dude, Japanese suicide forest. That's what I was waiting on. I thought that was gonna be the joke. You're gonna be like, and then they have.
I thought I would make it too easy if I put in the Japanese suicide forest.
Well, you would have really had me then, because then you would have been like, "No, I'm just kidding." I'd be like, "All right, back to the real ones."
Damn. I gotcha.
Yeah. So Boner Olympics. Like, do you know anything about the Boner Olympics? Because of course everybody remembers the Pain Olympics.
The what?
The Pain Olympics. All right, we don't have to get into that.
What's that like?
That was like way back when, like disturbing old YouTube when we were kids, like 10 years old, like the Gauntlet and stuff. No.
The stuff that wouldn't be allowed to be monetized now.
The stuff that provides trauma to the youth.
I don't know it.
Yeah, lucky dog.
I'm not in the internet, man.
I know, it's dope. I've been internet.
I'm on like the cusp of YouTube. I just cracked the outer shell.
I've been digging myself out of the YouTube hole. I dug myself a deep YouTube hole. I was deep
I'm on the
YouTube.
crust that is the flat earth of YouTube.
I'm definitely hollow earth for all my listeners out there repping.
All right. There's a lot of crazy sports. The hairiest back competition.
I see, but you already lost my trust. I don't know if I can trust you ever again.
No, there's only real ones from here on out.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what you'd tell me if there weren't real ones. Yeah, and then he's looking at me.
Camel wrestling. Yeah,
you're gonna have to sell me on this one, bud.
Okay, I got you. It's they did it. I think it's like a tradition in the Middle East. I'm not 100% positive which country, but they do wrestle camels. So it's a tradition, and PETA is on their backs because they're actually out there wrestling camels.
Yeah, they're like sicking them on each other.
Yeah, so whichever camel wins gets to fucking breed. So that's the good camel.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's also like, it's a good idea to like find out which are the best camels.
Yes.
And it's a fucking great sport to
Great.
watch.
I'm only seeing dubs here. Like, you don't think those people out there know how to utilize every part of the camel? Can you eat camel? Is that an edible?
I'm assuming you could.
I mean, it might be haram. You never know. But, like, camel pelts, hooves, they're using the camel. And also, stronger camel. I'm in. I'm so in.
Yeah, PETA is not in.
Dude, why are they... There's a million...
I'm pretty sure that was still going on. Like, it started, like there was, like, paintings of it.
Where? How do I want to go.
All right, we can go. I got to get a passport.
You do need to get a passport. With every listen, you bring us one step closer to watching camels eat each other to death. I'm not asking for a lot here. So
what else do I got?
Yeah.
There's naked sports. So people.
Oh, I'm a savant of the naked.
So this is just like
naked.
People are like, how can I get laid?
Yeah,
like
horny.
This is just.
Yes, the horny league.
It's just sports naked. It's so fucking dumb.
Naked wrestling.
Yeah.
And then they just end up fucking.
Naked water polo. So like, but you only get the top of the water. So the ones that are really good at like getting up and above water and throwing the ball.
That's when you see some pecker or some hoo-ha.
Yeah, it's mostly dudes. They're like, I joined naked sports thinking there'd be ladies, but all
just dudes.
All dudes
it's just
with
the
their
bros.
dicks out.
It's just some Spartans.
Yeah. Ultimate taser ball.
Ooh, I'm in.
Handball, but with tasers also.
Do you know how to play handball?
Yeah. Have you ever played handball?
Is it the one where you just hit it against the wall?
No. So it's 10 on 10. It's basically soccer, but with your hands, and ultimate frisbee. So I think you can only take 2 steps.
Oh, so yeah, I don't know that one.
And then it's like a ring around the goalie net, like a 3-point line, but you have to...
Oh yes.
You can shoot behind the
And you can
3-point
jump
line.
though.
You can jump.
I've seen those clips where the guys like wind it up something crazy and then throw a crazy spin. It bounces.
They got a big ball and tasers.
What's the rules on the Tazers? Is like maximum 2-second pop.
I don't know.
Like, really can you just hold somebody down on the ground?
I hope so. That'd be fucking. Imagine a taser going off into the crowd like a baseball bat and just.
You're in the tase zone.
Yeah. Worm charming. You ever heard of this?
Your mom has. Oh!
It's where people.
Guma!
They just play a flute. And the worms come up to the surface. It's actually how you hunt worms.
Yeah, so, grunting?
Yeah, but it's the flute.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like the snakes, like they're charming a snake.
There's certain frequencies. What also works for everybody out there, say you're, apocalypse, you whittle down a stick, like it looks like that fish that you used to run the chopstick over that goes like, you get that, you get another stick, and you whittle that one down, you stick it in the dirt, and you just like rub it up against that one and makes that noise, and then all the worms just immediately go towards it.
I knew you'd know that because that's exactly how you worm charm. They don't play a flute. It's a metal pipe, and you just use the stick and you just ring it down, and yeah, they like the frequencies, so they come up.
Yeah,
I knew you'd fucking weirdo.
But you have to know these things. It's free worms.
Yeah,
you're going fishing. Oh, I don't want to pay for worms. Oh, just do this. And you get free worms. I want to start a worm farm back there. We got to talk business. I'm not kidding. I was watching some videos.
Start worm charming, man.
Exactly. It wouldn't be hard. You literally just have to get like at least like 20 to 50 worms. And it's just buckets. Like we have the best climate for it. You just stack buckets and put in fertilizer, which is just our food scraps that are just food.
I was mad when I looked that one up because it's literally like how you get worms. It's not really like a. It's just like one competition, and how are they gonna?
It's just like watch this dude get worms right now competition.
Yeah. The world kissing competition. Sus.
Yeah, how do you judge that? Is it the same judge kissing every single person?
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't really have it. It was just this stupid fucking article I was reading of like obscure sports like list, and they had it as like a world's kissing competition. They're like, oh, it may be like at your local fair, but this mostly happens. It was like with teenagers trying to get some or something, like stupid like that.
Me personally, I don't understand why people are afraid of worms. They think they're gross. Can't hold them. Can you hold a worm?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Putting it on a hook, you're good. Yeah. Just like fucking.
I'm gonna hook myself, but yeah.
Fair.
I'm bad with the hook. I'm not bad with the worm.
That's good. That's just a type of person I can't get behind. You're bad with the worm. You don't know how to give directions. Yeah. You're a picky eater.
Yeah. Next sport, right? Extreme looting.
Like stealing?
Yeah. Give me the loot! They just go in. They just hope for riots. So it's like easy for them to just go in and film it and, get out. But yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. You just mob a Walmart and steal a bunch of fucking shit.
That needs to be broadcasted more. I did not know we had the technology. I did not know we had that. Let's go steal a bunch of shit from Walmart.
I wonder how many people have in the league have gotten caught.
Yeah, like you can't even have any pride in your game because then you'll get caught. Yeah.
Just going with baseball bats. Give me all the fucking money in the register.
I'm not going money. I'm totally going items.
Like, dude, there's a camera right there. Yeah, I don't give a fuck,
I know,
bro.
dude.
I'm on ESPN Ocho right now.
I'm on the Ocho. It's live, brother. And the cashier starts flexing in the camera.
Oh, shit, it's live? Yo, mama, what up?
That's a bit. I'm writing that down.
Cool, because I made up extreme looting also.
I thought it was going to be one of those, like, like obscure things where it's just like a community and there's not really a league, but it's just like
They set up a convenience store and you
yeah,
gotta
exactly,
steal
just like
many
some
items.
bullshit. It's like the same way like people set up car shows. It's not like a drifting competition, but it's just watch these guys drift around like a street light at 2 a.m. Tear shit up.
Putting extreme in front of anything just made it sound like real. Extreme. Get in my van. I have candy.
Extreme.
That's what Pillow Fight League and Extreme Tag sound like. They're just like dudes trying to be a little kid. It's fucking weird. You got one? What you got? Extreme what?
So I'm trying to think of something that actually would be worth a damn.
I got Extreme Van Life.
Extreme van life.
So, for the whole summer, you buy a van and pimp it out like a bed and toilet and oven somehow in this fucking Sprinter van. And you go cross country for the whole summer trying not to kill your significant other.
No, that is good. That's a difficult one.
It's a different one. Like, you face life obstacles like the gas tank not being full.
And the poo tank being full.
Exactly. That was my literal next one. Who took a poo on the van?
I know.
We made a rule, no pooing on the van.
Try not to rip her head off after she mentions her dietary restrictions, even though that food wasn't even for her in the first place.
Beating the fart allegations. Who farted allegations. In the van. Leaving your girlfriend at the rest stop.
That's the play. That's totally the play.
Being robbed at gunpoint. And it's just like, the robber is just like, all right. You know, he has a gun pointed at like, yeah. Do you want to die or do you want to watch your girlfriend die? It's like, I'll watch my girlfriend die,
Yeah.
sure. If you're going to kill me after, and then it's all a prank. And then the girlfriend's mad at the boyfriend for the next like week.
Yeah. Well, that is the smart play just because she's not going to attack the gunman. But maybe in the time frame of him going to shoot her, I can make a play myself. But
Like,
it's like
run to the van and drive away?
Yes. Run him over. After, I mean, she's dead already, but at least he's dead too. And I live.
Vengeance. And then run over your girlfriend just to make sure she's dead.
I'm alive. Oh, whoa, zombie. Sorry, there's so much adrenaline. Yeah, I'm all about making a play in that situation. Definitely extreme. How high can you climb this tree? You don't get to pick the tree.
Who's picking the tree?
Your opponent.
Okay.
So it's like picking a difficult tree. Like, ooh, that's a good pick. That's the maple pine fucking this tree. Known to be very slippery at the top.
The maple pine is fucking this tree.
Yeah. Oh, he picked an oak with dry bark. Ooh.
It's the killer right there. The maple.
Extreme fart in a stairwell.
Fart in an elevator.
The echo blast. No, I actually do have an extreme sport that's really good. I actually found this really cool. When I was in Athens for the New Year's heading into 2020, right before the Roni hit, I watched this. It's called Sidecar Motocross. Have you seen that?
No.
Think of motocross, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People racing around on motorcycles, but like dirt bikes, I mean. And, you know, you're hitting those tight turns where there's like a divot already in the dirt. You know that? And there's like ramps you can hit.
Yeah.
Think of that, but with the sidecar, and both of them have to steer. So the person's in the sidecar and they're holding on to like this support beam and they're leaning with their body weight to just shift the whole fucking thing. And it's badass. And the wipeouts are crazy. And it's a great sport.
It's like one of those Red Bull sports.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just jumping off of.
Which, like, you know it's expensive as fuck to put that on. Maintenance, tires, gasoline, track upkeep, all of it. And it's like, for what? Because it's cool. That's why.
Yeah, it's
Because it's fucking cool.
It is cool.
So that's an extreme sport for me. Where at the end of the day, there is no real gain or profit. It's just all about that's fun.
Extreme waking up and going to your job every day.
Ooh, a classic.
The classic American dream.
Yeah, extreme wake up and try not to quit.
Extreme wake up and contemplate suicide all day.
Extreme mandatory take a shit in the office toilet.
Yeah, extreme wipe your ass with no ply.
No ply toilet paper. All right, I got another one. This is the one I was waiting for the very end. I know you've heard about the Summer Olympic Games and the Winter Olympic Games, but before it was about the world, it was about Southwest Britain holding the Cotswold Olympic Games. Started anywhere from 1601 to 1612. It was started by a lawyer because he was like working out and doing cool stuff, and physical stuff is cool. And we should have like an event where everyone pulls up, rich people, broke people, food's provided. Mm-hmm. You got games like chess going on, marbles going on, like the minor games. It was just like a huge festival, but it was like a classless thing. And it was actually approved and partially funded by King James I. He liked it. He was like, this is a great idea. So some of my personal favorite events held at the Cotswold Olympic Games, running, jumping, dancing.
What is this, watching kids at recess?
They're grown men. Well, I mean, everybody, you're living to like 40, so it's like, oh, he's an old timer and he's like 32 in his prime. Dancing. Don't know how they had that one, but
they got sausage eating in there.
No, but there were sausages and a lot of different types of meats of the area. People definitely like filled up because it was a multiple day event. Like festivals back then was like Woodstock. You'd pull up for multiple days.
Camp out. Mm-hmm. Do a bunch of drugs.
Yep. A lot of mead. Sledgehammer throwing, where you'd throw a sledgehammer into some like a fence wood and see if you could hit it. Like break it. Sword fighting, people did die.
Nice.
Yeah, dope. Quarterstaff. My personal favorite, I don't know if you've seen this before. Shin kicking. You ever seen shin kicking?
It's just whack someone in the shin.
There are different forms of it. It became more of a competition as of late where you could like shuffle around. But it just became, at first it was, I just hit you with a club in your shin. And it's just trade for trade. Like power slap.
Yeah.
But for your shins with a mallet.
Fuck the power slap.
And they'd shove their pants up with straw. That was the equipment. Mm-hmm. Then it became just me kicking you in the shin and you kicking me in the shin. And then...
any padding?
No. Just shin on shin action, baby. And
a lot of shin splints.
Yes.
I bet a lot of shin splinters too when you could use weapons.
Mm. But the whole competition lasted a long time because it was like a manly thing where it was all about pride. And so people would watch people kick each other in the shins for like hours.
Imagine they let a black guy do the running and the jumping.
Those didn't exist yet. You think any of these people who are attending the Cotswold Olympic Games have even seen a black guy?
They were like, whoa, this guy's a witch.
Yeah, dude, a witch on sight. So, but when King James died in 1625, people associated with a pagan holiday because it was on Sundays.
Yeah.
And, everybody was banging probably, getting drunk at a festival.
Sure.
So they were like, this is a pagan ritual. And they banned it.
Ooh.
And everyone who fucked with the Olympic Games were like, hey, where's the Olympic Games at? Those were my time of the year to get laid and drink.
The Castlewood Games?
Yeah.
That's my time to hang out and do drugs.
Yeah, it was my time to throw the stick. I liked throwing the stick.
I liked seeing Weezer at concert.
Yeah, I liked seeing those wenches from the north. They banned it, and it actually was one of the leading causes for the 1642 revolution because they took away this Olympic Games. They took away their extreme sports and their titties, and they were like, fuck this, revolution.
take away my tobacco leaf. My one weekend away from the children.
And my 12 children.
Yeah. What the fuck? Now I gotta do duties.
Dude, the extreme sports back in the day. Extreme, try not to move one town over and change your name.
Extreme, don't drink that water.
Extreme, try not to eat your kid.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I love how we used to play Manhunt back in the day.
Ooh, Manhunt's great.
And now they brought it into schools and they made it into a real sport. That thing, now that's being broadcast way more than all of these leagues.
Yeah, true.
Extreme Manhunt. It's a real thing.
School shooters, let's be honest. I'm saving the day. Let's be honest. Let's stop playing around.
I'm not.
No?
No, I'm hiding like a little pussy.
Dude, it's so easy. Those kids are so mentally crippled. You just do a little juke maneuver, catch them lacking. You got a crowbar, fire extinguisher. You just hit them over the face. They're spooked. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They're just spooked.
I should sign up to be a teacher.
No, they don't want that either. The kids don't want that.
Why? They don't want you.
Nah, they don't want that.
They don't want the.
Because I wouldn't be able to handle them, and I'd just yell at them.
You'd be the one playing the Manhunt.
I'd bring the gun.
Extreme kiss or slap.
Oh.
Kiss or slap. I just get punched in the face.
With
that
brass,
wasn't an option.
with brass knuckles.
Kiss or brass knuckles. Yeah, kiss or slap is this fucking girl that goes around to horny men and asks them to kiss or slap. If they choose kiss, they get a kiss on the cheek. If they choose slap, she bends over, waiting for you to slap
and
her
her
ass.
dad sheds one tear.
Except there was one alpha male that I did see slap her in the face.
No way. Gotta give them what they want. She went on to give that man $1 million.
Yeah. Do you want to be in my next OnlyFans video?
Kiss or slap on OnlyFans. Just naked.
Kiss or watch this ad from HelloFresh. Yeah, that reminds me. This podcast is brought to you by Uppies and Downies.
What is Uppies and Downies?
It's where a bunch of people on meth fight a bunch of people with Down syndrome.
Oh my gosh. I'm in. You're having some good ideas. What happened? You put on this hat. You got some great ones.
I've had these written down forever.
Oh man.
I'm prepared, dog.
With Uppies and Downies. Yeah. I actually had an interaction with a person who had Down syndrome recently. And you know what I don't appreciate?
How they were so nice.
No, I love how they're nice there. What? I love how nice they are. No, I didn't appreciate how the family was like, oh, this guy doesn't want to deal with her at all. Like we were having a little conversation. We were doing our thing. And the family was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, she's not, what do you mean you're so sorry? You're just being social. You guys didn't say shit to me. She was like, what you get?
I'm so sorry for birthing her.
I know, dude. Like they're ashamed or something. Get the wrong taste in my mouth. I was like, you guys are missing out. I'm sure she did something devious before they went into that.
she learned extreme looting before she went in there.
Dude.
That'd be fun. Extreme looting, but with Down syndrome people.
It's just a whole bunch of Nintendo Switches.
It's just a bunch of greeting cards.
It's a bunch of Nintendo Switches and a bunch of cheese balls.
And puppies.
Oh my gosh, they've got 10 puppies, but only 4 of them make it out of the store, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because they love them so much.
Yeah,
and they handed them to more people.
Yeah. They gave them away. They thought responsibly. They were like, I don't only have the time and energy to take care of 4 puppies, if I'm going to be completely honest. All right, now I got my banger. This is the one I've been waiting for. So I mentioned this sport to Liam, and he thought I was bullshitting for a week because it's got the best name. Extreme Keepy Uppy. Now, you listeners, if you've made it to this point, which you haven't.
That's what I thought of Uppy and Uppy.
Oh, Uppy Danny. Keepy Uppy, for everybody who's not listening, is, you're playing out with your friend, and you're a kid, and you've got a balloon, and you just take turns who's hitting it next. That's all it is. But it's a world championship with 32 contestants from 32 different countries. Because everyone plays this game as a kid. You know exactly what the rules are. Don't let it touch the ground. Can't hit it towards the ground. You can hit it forward or up, but it's got to at least have some kind of arc. And you can tap it. You can just do a little baby tap, a little positioning. But it's inside a glass cage with like
Can
items.
you box out your opponent?
No.
Damn.
No boxing. It's all about like hitting in a certain place, and you got to kind of get out of the way.
Then your opponent asks you to kiss or slap.
Yeah. No.
What gas do they have in the balloon?
There's like a certain percentage of helium.
It's like a
Probably.
nice mixture.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
all of their tears from being so lonely.
I wonder if like they have to take turns blowing into the balloon. I bet it's just air because it doesn't have much lift.
They both get like 5 breaths each into the balloon to make it even. But I just inhale each time they exhale. Yeah. Get their air. Like I like to taste my opponent before I play them. In Keepy Uppy.
He's the bad boy of Keepy Uppy. Dude, talk about the bad boy. You remember when we watched that glass blowjob show on Netflix?
Glass onion?
Yeah, blowers.
Oh, blowers? Glass blowers? Yeah.
And there was that dude who used his shoe. You remember him? The teacher guy, the professor who taught glass blowing. Remember him? Kinda. He had glasses, white hair. He was a cunt.
Oh, blow into this blow.
Oh, you're not blowing hard enough.
You're not putting enough air in this glass.
Well,
sure.
I remember in one of his, like, they're super serious when you get your solo interview on those game shows. And he's like, I like to take risks in the glass blowing world. I'm kind of like the bad boy of glass blowing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shut the fuck up. The bad boy of glass.
He probably does have the most iconic line of that show because I don't remember anything
else. I remember the guy who won the first season. All of his were dope, and he was just a cool guy.
I remember the cool art. Yeah,
he was just a cool dude.
I remember the shitty art too.
So hilarious.
How'd you get on this show?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just a shitty influencer now?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm the bad boy of glass blowing. That hit. I told that joke at Christmas dinner. We were talking about like good Netflix shows, and I was like, ooh, I got this banger joke. Kind of a little, PG friendly.
Yeah.
You got to be PG friendly around the fam with the jokes. So I was like, I'm the bad boy at glass blowing hit. Everyone was loving it.
God damn it. Yeah. How long does the match last long in Keepy Uppy?
Yeah, okay, so there's rounds, and typically, so you only get a point if you hit it and it hits the ground, of course. Typically, people don't really score much, and if there's a tie, it goes to head-to-head final round where it's unlimited time, and they have had matches run like 45 minutes. Because, it's just keeping a balloon up. It's not like, people are diving. You dive. You run into stuff. People break things.
Wish you could sabotage your opponent in ways. It's annoying that you can't. Fucking
and just beat the shit out of them. It would be good if you could
You're just really good at keeping it up and just knock them out.
Yeah, it's just fucking punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face, man.
What about
Keepy Uppy in boxing? Got to keep the balloon up and box your opponent at the same time.
Well, it's like that Ned's Declassified super secret episode. You remember the one Dodgeball? You remember the Ned's Declassified Dodgeball episode?
Sure.
It was like Darth Vader. All right. Missing out. Stellar episode. Ned
remembered so much shit.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good episode because it had a good tip. You're in dodgeball. Your homie is on the ground. You're at the line. He's about to get pegged or something. You throw a ball up in the air so the person pays attention to catching the ball, and then you hit them before the ball drops so they're already out.
Yeah.
It's a good move. I used that move. Tried and true.
I was good at dodgeball. I miss dodgeball.
Dude, that dodgeball.
Yeah, I almost got into a fight. I've almost gotten into a fight every single time I've played dodgeball, honestly.
Yeah.
Had leagues in high school. Yeah, we'd fuck people up. Extreme.
You don't want to describe the extreme dodgeball experience that we had?
No.
Okay.
It was in a fucking
paddleball, racquetball.
racquetball square.
It was the racquetball. It was tight.
I was in a room like a little bigger than this room,
and it's a bunch of sweaty dudes talking shit.
Yeah, talking shit.
Come on, we're almost there.
Yeah.
I did like the look on their faces when you said you were about to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were so happy with themselves, and then it just all of their faces changed. It wasn't just one guy. It was like, we could beat them in a fight if we started fighting, because all of their faces dropped.
Yeah. So they hit me in the face twice with a dodgeball, and it's like
close quarters.
It's 6 feet away.
And the dodgeballs were like the small palmable ones that honestly have some weight to them.
Yeah.
They have like, get hit in the nuts or get hit in the face. It's not like fucking daisies.
Face shots and nut shots were off the table. That was in the rules.
That was in the rules.
I play by the rules until you hit me in the dick after hitting me in the face 2 times.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then I don't remember what I said to them.
Well, you said
after the second time they hit me in the head, I said something.
Yes, you said stop hitting me in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Which is like fair. And then you kept it cool. And there was a nut shot, and then you kept it cool. But then they hit you in the face again, and it knocked your glasses off. And they laughed.
Oh yeah, they laughed.
Then they laughed, and that was enough.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said.
No, it was death. It was DEFCON 3.
It was the pit of rage.
Yeah. Well, the best was I knew a guy on the other team, and he tried to be like, calm your boy down. And I was like, we're going to fight you. I'm
going to kill you.
I know.
I will kill you in the Sanderson.
I know. He was like, dude, calm your boy down. I was like, this is war, brother. Like, he's leading the charge. I'm just a soldier.
I'm a motherfucking samurai.
I know, yeah. You were the shogun.
I will behead you and bring your head to the executive office.
Yeah.
Yeah, extreme play dodgeball with Liam and he doesn't kill anyone.
Just kill you. Yeah.
It's a fun time. That's all I got, man.
Guys, what Keepy Uppy? If you could create an extreme sport, what would it be?
I already created like 3.
Yeah, but like one that you would want to be a part of.
Not really any.
No.
I care less about organized stuff. I like individuality.
Okay.
Extreme grocery shopping.
Oh my god.
Guys, grocery games.
I think like it would be really cool. There was like time constraints on some kind of like art situation. And like different, like, you know how with like Master Chef, there's like, oh, you have to use this ingredient. And this, I think it'd be cool if like we put a bunch of artists to the test. We're like, you have to use this style with these colored paints. Yeah, poo art, pottery. Pottery's just made out of
use
poo.
Tomatoes. This guy uses bananas. This guy's using a 20-pound weight.
Yeah, actually, it's just Master Chef, but you have a bunch of crackheads thrown in the mix.
Yeah. Catch us next week. We're talking about cults, I think.
Is cult episode?
Yeah. Spooky. All right. Bye.